Hello students, welcome to today's session on over-subscription of debentures. Okay. So students, basically concept of over-subscription I had already taken at the time of share accounting also, and this is again nothing but repeating the same thing. So concept of over-subscription remains the same here also. That is, when the number of debentures applied for is more than the number of debentures offered to the public, then this issue is said to be oversubscribed. Now, as per the rule, the company cannot allot more debentures than it has invited for subscription. Therefore, the excess money which is received on oversubscription may either be retained for adjustment towards allotment and respective calls to be made, or if the company feels that they don't want extra money, obviously they can return it. But that is the most far-fetched idea, not a practical one. Right? Okay. Okay. And but the money which is received from the applicants to whom no debentures have been allotted will be obviously refunded to them, as I said. That is the last option. Let us start understanding this with the help of a question. Okay. Again, since we have to make the journal entry, let's create the format very quickly and then we can move for journal entries. Now, since no date is mentioned in the questions, so obviously the date column remains blank. If there is date mentioned in the question, then that has to be filled in the journal entry in this column. So we start from here. This says the company issued 10,000 12% debentures of rupees 100 each, payable for 40 on application and 60 on allotment. Public applied for 14,000 debentures. Please understand, 4,000 more debentures have been applied for. Applications for 9,000 debentures were accepted in full. Application for 2,000 debentures were allotted 1,000 debentures, and the remaining applications were rejected. All money was duly received. Journalize the transactions. Chaliye. Okay, fine. So let us start understand the first entry, that is of the receipt of application money should be made. That is bank account to 12% debenture application account. Okay, how much money? Now here the amount which will be accounted for is 14,000 debentures multiplied by 40 rupees, which is on application. All right. So how much money does go here? Okay. So this becomes 5,60,000. So this is 5,60,000 and 5,60,000. The narration, what should be the narration given out here? The narration goes, receipt of application money for 14,000 debentures. All right. So students, we have done this much. Now the next stage, that is the transfer entry. Now here, this is the time when whatever uh, decision has to be taken as to oversubscription or pro rata allotment or whatever will be taken here, right? So let's see what is to be done here. So we start with debiting 12% debenture application account, that is 5,60,000. First, the amount goes to 12% debenture account or debenture capital account, one the same thing. How much should it be going? It says applications for 9,000 debentures were accepted in full. Applications for 2,000 debentures were allotted 1,000 debentures. Remaining applications were rejected. Okay. So now this has to be done. The distribution has to be done in this manner. So let's make a small working note and find out how it has to be done. Okay. Nine thousand applicants were allotted 9,000 debentures. Okay. So amount that has to go to debenture account will be how much? 9,000 multiplied by 40. So, and how much does it become? One second. No, sorry. 9,000 applicants were allotted. It says were accepted in full. Let's write it like this only, else it will become a little confusing. Accepted in full. That means now amount allotted to them or amount going to share debenture capital will be how much? 10,000 debentures multiplied by 40, which makes it 4 lakh. All right. So here we are sending this 4 lakh. Okay. Then it says applications for 2,000 debentures were allotted 1,000 debentures. The remaining amount now goes into allotment. So this is debenture allotment account. Okay. Now, how much amount should be going here? All right. So it says that 2,000 applicants were allotted 1,000 debentures, and therefore amount paid will be 1,000 multiplied by 40. That makes it 40,000. This is 40. All right. Now, then it says remaining applications were rejected, means bank account. Okay. Now, how much money actually goes into this rejection? Obviously, this would be 5,60,000 minus 4,40,000. And this amount becomes 1,20,000. So this 1,20,000 is amount is refunded to the respective debenture holders or the respective rather applicants. They are not even allotted the debentures, so we cannot even call them debenture holders. They are the applicants. Now let's move to the due entry for allotment. Okay, so due entry for allotment would be, that is 12% debenture allotment account to 12%. Okay. We have 10,000 issued once multiplied by 60. Okay. So this amount becomes 6 lakh. Now comes the entry for transfer. So this becomes bank account, debtor, debit to 12% debenture allotment account. Okay. Now out of this 6 lakh, 40,000 has already been transferred to debenture allotment account. So now how much more is required? It is 5,60,000. So here only 5,60,000 will be taken from the debenture holders. Okay. So this is like this. Now, if I have to write the narration, I'm sorry, I forgot about the narration again while I was talking to you. So we write about the narration at this point. So what are we going to write? That is the debenture application money transferred to debenture account, excess application money credited to debenture allotment account, and money refunded on rejected application. The entire thing has to be written. Okay, then for this, what do we write? That is being the debenture allotment money due, or you can say the being the amount due on allotment of 10,000 debentures, being the amount for 10,000 debentures due on allotment. And here, what do we write? Allotment amount for 10,000 debentures received. Okay, right? So, okay, yeah. So, in today's video, you saw how to record the oversubscription of debentures. So that's it. And that's all for today's session. I hope you all understood this topic. Keep practicing and I'll see you the next time. If you have any doubts, please contact me through my Urban Pro profile.